Gavin from Key of Awesome Music. Super excited about today because it's something a little different. We don't usually, we're going live today and we're not actually going to play any music. So generally I come on here and we do music in some way, shape, or form, whether it's on guitar, piano, bass, drums, ukulele, hung drum, handpan, listening to certain types of music for calming. But today we're going to talk about a new YouTube series. So if I'm looking right here, I'm on YouTube. If I'm looking up, I'm on Facebook. So I'm multi-streaming at the same time. And so this new series I have, this is our Tap to the Tempo Tuesday, which I like to put out on YouTube every single week. Usually it's live music in some way, shape, or form. Lately it's been doing a lot of Christmas and holiday songs, of course. Over time, I do songs based upon different topics or a bunch of songs from a particular band, and then original songs of mine. But today, we're going to talk about the Prove Me Wrong. Now, this might actually look upside down on YouTube, but definitely showing up nicely on Facebook. So Prove Me Wrong, right? I'm not trying to actually have people try to prove me wrong, but really just start a conversation about what music means to them. Music means so many different things to so many different people. And I like to fill this in, and I do a small little video, and it's literally like 5 to 10 seconds long. And it just says, prove me wrong, and I write music is, and usually something else like the universal language. Music is eternal. Music is a form of love. Music is creative expression. Music, in some way, shape, or form, there's so many different things we could put there, right? So sometimes I'll say, music is what feelings sound like. It's a poster that I have over here, or where music is where words fail, it speaks. That type of thing. And so what does music mean to you? It can mean so many different things. Music is a calming thing. I say sometimes music calms the mind. Music soothes the soul. There's all these different things that we could say that music does for us. Music makes us move. Music evokes emotions. Music speaks to us when words fail. Music, and fill in the blank after that, right? So it's just to really spark a thought process of what music really means to you, what it does to you, in a positive, uplifting kind of way. Music can make us encourage, right? Music music makes the world go around one time. There's all different types of things. Music can make us feel or inspire us or even just calm us down. So what does music mean to you? Oh, that's great that you play guitar and comment on YouTube. Yeah, guitar is a great instrument. It's the first instrument I started playing on. But what does it mean to you? Pretty wrong music, and fill in the blank after that. And so I put on different things, right? I just music, I'm going to say, is eternal, right? So that's the one I recently, music is eternal. And how the case, right? Well, music is eternal in the fact that it sort of never really ends. I mean, sometimes when you play a piano, you can hear that. You hold the sustain pedal down and you play a chord or a note, and it seemingly never ends. It sort of just keeps on resonating. It sort of goes into the particles, let's say, in the universe. Now that might be a little woo-woo, but it's really kind of what it is in the end. Music sort of comes from nowhere in a sense, and we take something that's intangible and make it tangible by the creative expression of it through our voices, through our playing on instruments, right? By appreciating it, by listening to it, and so it's an intangible sort of thing. We can't really see, like you can't look up at the sky and know there's music. Like there's not like musical notes flying around in the sky. We see them on notation sheets, but that's what kind of makes it sort of eternal or ethereal, if you will. So that's probably going to be the next one. Music is ethereal, right? I actually wrote another one a little while ago that says music is alive, right? Music makes me feel alive, let's say, or something like that, right? All these different ideas for music and what it can make us feel, what it can make us do, what it can make us think of. And we can all use music in different ways. I use it as a calming thing, but the first thing in the morning, later on in the day, at night, I use instrumental music to kind of help calm the mechanism, if you will, to kind of bring things down to keel and start the day off, end the day on a soothing, positive, let's say. Oh, very cool that you played piano for years. I love that. 7 years. Very cool. And so there, again, you can't really see music out there, right? Floating around in the sky. So that makes it a little challenging when we think about music, what it can really mean to us, right? Music gives me the goosebumps. Certain music gives me the goosebumps because it's so powerful. It's sections, right? So that might be like music is inspiring, music is motivational, music is inspirational, all these different types of things that you could pull music from. So that's what I got for us today. Hope this wasn't too long-winded. Prove me wrong. And music is, feel free to check out that playlist that we have, that series that's on our YouTube channel, and that's at Key of Awesome Music if you were to look us up on music. Oh yeah, so do I. Loving music gives me the goosebumps too. It's a beautiful thing. Someone commenting on YouTube. It is a really cool thing. Songs that do that to me on a consistent basis, and that's Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. That string section that's in the bridge, it's very powerful. And when I listen to Where the Streets Have No Name, the build up in the beginning is very powerful with the strings and the different fast playing drums, the edges, guitar work. Usually gives me the goosebumps when I listen to it. And there's some other songs that do the same thing too. It is a crazy feeling, right? It's like, whoa, where did that come from? And that is to me where you're really letting your sort of, what's the best way to describe this? Your sort of internal and external view of the world sort of come together, and you're letting something impact you in such a way you're really getting attuned to the music. It's like you're almost like blocking everything else out, and you're just focusing on what's happening right there. And that's also music kind of brings us into the present moment too, which is really cool. There's a song like that that does that for you. And so, prove me wrong, music is. Feel free to check out that series on YouTube. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Happy Tap to the Tempo Tuesday. Stay warm. Here it's less than 20 degrees right now. It is cold, very cold. So peace and love, a thumbs up, and AKA cowabunga and rock and roll. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Beautiful thing. Thanks so much for subscribing. Feel free to like, share the page with your friends. There's lots of different things we have on the page here. Have a good one. Bye-bye.